The city of Seattle is internationally recognized by its one-of-a-kind skyline and the iconic Space Needle soaring high above. At 520 feet, the Space Needle's observation deck is the perfect place to see all this great city has to offer from every angle. From the bustling city below to distant mountain ranges, including Mount Rainier to Elliott Bay and more, discover why the Space Needle is a definite must-see while in Seattle. And Karen, what's your position here?
I am Vice President of Marketing.
Ooh, you're a big wig. So
I am.
I got the big dog.
Yeah.
That's right. So
I like wig better than dog.
Yeah, okay, big wig.
Yeah.
So we're here at the very top. Is this the very top or can you go higher?
It's the very top for guests. You can go higher.
Okay, and then what's on the very top?
The very top is just a lot of our HD cameras and then a flagpole.
And that's what we have here. I noticed there's a part of the exhibit is you can actually spin those cameras around and take a look and zoom in and all
see Seattle.
Things.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it's the best point in Seattle to see the city.
Inside, you will find interactive exhibits showcasing interesting facts about the Space Needle.
Yeah, it's all about space and innovation. So in the 60s, it was a space race. And so they wanted, the whole expo was about the new era of space. And so they called it the Space Needle. And ever since then, we're about the spirit of ingenuity, innovation, how to build and grow. So the vision of what's next.
Okay. And then what, it rotates. Does this part rotate as well?
This doesn't, just the restaurant. The restaurant rotates every 47 minutes. The observation deck doesn't, but you can walk around and get the full 360 view of Seattle. It's away from downtown, so you get that unobstructed view. You get the sounds of the water, the mountain ranges, Mount Rainier. So it's a great way. If you haven't been to Seattle, if you want to go to one place to see everything, this is where Seattle starts.
And this is where people always go when they come to Seattle. This is like the spot, quintessential Seattle spot.
1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, come to the Needle. You'll see all of Seattle.
Wow. And then tell us what we're going to see. Like I know out that way we're looking at what is that area?
Yeah, that's the Sound, and that's the Elliott Bay. And so it's actually ocean water, although we're about 3 hours from the coast. You see all the mountain ranges, so the Olympic Peninsula. Down south, you see Mount Rainier, so we have active volcanoes near Seattle. Yeah.
And then I know we have the technological area back behind us.
Yep, you can see the Gates Foundation, you can see where Grey's Anatomy was on TV, you can see our sister city, Bellevue, across the way, you can see ferries crossing the water, seaplanes taking off. You can see almost every flavor of Seattle from here.
And then the Amazon complex is down there.
Amazon campus you can see from here, and it grows daily.
That's what they say, yeah. And then you've got a freshwater lake right behind us. And what's the name of that lake?
South Lake Union.
Okay.
And that's where the seaplanes take off from.
Okay.
And so if you want to go up to the San Juan Islands, you can take a seaplane from the lake. You can take a ferry to the islands. It's an amazing place to travel and explore.
So now, this was built in 1962 for the World's Fair. Okay. Yeah. And I noticed on the far side, there's the complex of where the World Fair was. And I know they had some kind of different kinds of fountains and things. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so they built the whole Seattle Center for the World's Fair, and some of the structures still remain. So the Space Needle, the International Fountain, the Science Center, the Pavilion, the monorail that goes from downtown to the Space Needle, all still here from the World's Fair.
Wow, that's fascinating. You know, I know that you get a lot of visitors here. Like, what's a peak visit day?
A peak day might be 8,000 in a day.
So how do you do it?
Luckily, they don't come all at once, which is great. And then we also have time ticketing, so you can reserve your launch time. So you can reserve when you come up, and so it's not a crowded experience. So it can handle throughout the day a lot of people. And since we're so far north, we have really long summer evenings, and so we're open till midnight. The sun sets at 10 p.m. at night. And so we have a day-night visit. You can come during the day, then come at night and see the sunset. So there's a lot of opportunities to visit and see Seattle. And so if you plan your trip well, you'll have a great experience that's not too crowded.
Great. And then do you guys have a website where people can go?
We do. So spaceneedle.com.
Spaceneedle.com, okay.
Yeah. And you actually can see some of the webcams from top. So if you want to see...
you can actually view these webcams. Yeah. It's similar to what we're doing here.
So the seaplanes that land, they actually will look at our cameras and see how the weather is before they fly to South Lake Union.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Remember on your way out to grab a souvenir from the Space Needle's gift shop. This expansive shop encompasses the entire base floor of the Space Needle. From one-of-a-kind souvenirs and trinkets to Space Needle fudge, you will definitely want to grab a keepsake to remember your time at the Space Needle. This place is impressive to say the least.
Thanks, Patrick.
And it's rain or shine, come on up, because you can be covered or you can go outside, and it's always a good view, isn't it?
Right.
No matter what. So make sure to get out here, and until next time, just remember to enjoy.